Hey everybody, it's Chris, Kickstartcash. We got Todd here. So Todd and I kind of go back a ways in the real estate world, and we kind of just bumped into each other a couple weeks ago and started this conversation. He's interested in getting into the tiny home manufacturing business, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Just looking for, something to be able to build houses for people that maybe can't necessarily afford the big mansion on the lake. And I think it's a really good growing field where people are going to be looking for stuff. So
cool. So maybe like second home, or people that are older and want to like live in a tiny house like in Florida or in a warmer climate.
Retirement home, second home.
Okay. But they also can use them in like Wisconsin and Minnesota, like the northern climates as
They're
well?
fully insulated just like a regular house would be.
Huh.
Same R values.
Okay. So you can live in them year round.
Sure.
Well, that's cool. All right, cool. So you just starting this venture. What have you found with you and I both know the answer to this, but we have to educate everybody else. If you're going to start a business and you go to the bank, what are they going to ask you for?
Well, they want, especially with a business, it's 2 or 3 years tax returns. They want to know how much cash you got laying around in the bank.
Right.
They want to know pretty much your life history, how long the business has been around, what else have you done,
how are you going to pay the loan back?
how you're going to pay where's the money coming from to pay us back? I
know my biggest hurdle, and most of the people that come to us through Kickstartcash is most of us don't have regular jobs. We're entrepreneurs.
I've been self-employed for
ever.
Yeah, almost 20 years now. So
yeah, and that's one of the hurdles that when people come to Kickstartcash, it's an easy hurdle to get over because we don't have to show job verification.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I end up with a 1099 at the end of the year, not a W-2. So
right. Yeah. So if you walk in the bank and you have a 1099, it's
right.
a little harder to get a loan.
I pay my tax guy good money to make it look like I don't make a lot of money at the end of the year. Otherwise, I'm going to pay it all. What I did make goes to the government. So.
Right. Yeah. Trump don't care, but the Dems will. We'll edit that out for the Dems.
Edit it out later.
Pause for everything. Okay. Carry on.
All right. So going to the bank is very hard to do unless you have a regular job. And if you have a regular job, you're probably not an entrepreneur. So we're really geared towards people that are business owners, wanting to start a business or expand a business through the Kickstartcash. We give people money without having to show tax returns and without having a real job that they have to go to every day. So the system works. So when Todd and I ran into each other, I'm like, well, I can help you raise money. It's pretty easy peasy. There were a couple hiccups that we'll be able to get through, and I want to talk about those right now.
Okay.
I know you said your score wasn't as high as I need it to be, and we were going to call my guy.
Right. That'll
help us bump your score within a couple weeks. He never called me back.
Okay.
Actually, I think he did call me back. Texted me the other day, and I forgot to call him, but I was just leaving the office. And so I think I texted him and told him that I wanted to talk to you on the phone so we can call him. Maybe not right now, but we'll call him when we get done doing this.
Okay.
So we can have that conversation so you understand what it's all about and what it entails with bumping your score up. So there's ways, if your score isn't high enough right now, within a couple weeks, it's going to cost a few $100. I think I told you that, right?
Yep.
Within a few weeks, we could go from like a 640 to a 720, 750. It just depends on a lot of different variables. But these guys that I'm using haven't figured out, and it depends on the cost. And then we can bump the scores up, so then we can put you right into funding. It's between 50 and 150,000. It's quite an array of range. But in the past, the most I've ever raised someone was $156,000, and the lowest was $32,000, I think. So as long as we have that credit score, we can get you into funding, and within 30 days, have the money in your bank account. Any questions on any of that?
Well, and you do it in rounds too, right?
We can. The first round, it comes right away, and then 6 months later, we can do a second round and get twice as much.
Okay.
That's the norm in the industry.
Okay.
Cool. So check us out, Kickstartcash. Look for Todd in the tiny home business. He's going to rock it with a little Kickstartcash money.